Hello everyone, welcome to the Turfway Park Report for Saturday, January 2nd, 2016. 9 live races on the card. The poly track is fast. The first race, a maiden claimant event, to go 1 mile, scratch number 5, Mighty Sky. The morning line favorite was number 2, Bold Visionary. They are off. Good evening beginning for all. A fast start for Archie Bunker, who pulls his weight and sends out onto the lead. A Devil Monkey right alongside. 3 wide, there goes Critical Summer. Even further out, the Canadian Invader Mobile Knight is 4 deep. And about 5 deep goes the Prince of Spades, the first-time starter. So a log jam on the front end as they race midpoint through the turn. Then a separation of about 6 lengths to JM's Parade. Has 1 horse beat, Michi Bra, tugging hard against the jockey. Moves up into a joint next to last and last away. Phillips Best Day, making that 13th start, is last of the lot. 5.5 furlongs still to race, and up front they're all aiming at the long shot. Critical Summer, who shows the way, going for a run early. Here comes Bold Visionary, and outside Michi Bra. That jock still has a handful of horse, just trying to throttle this one back in hand, as that one's still just a bit erratic as they make their entrance into the turn. The half 48-4. So Bold Visionary on the class drop pokes those green blinkers in front. Critical Summer being ridden to keep pace in those familiar Balo Silks. Then a length to Michi Bra, who's 1 in front of Mobile Knight, the Canadian Invader, starts to unwind for the rally. Here's JM's Parade. At the top of the lane they come, and Bold Visionary is going to spin first. Bold Visionary being ridden with the whip as they spin for the money. Will turn them in 2 to the good. A Critical Summer is in all-out chase mode to keep pace. Here's Archie Bunker, who's coming on the stand side further out. JM's Parade starting to make good headway, deep stretch. It's Bold Visionary trying to hold. A Critical Summer is pestering and not going away. JM's Parade down the stand side, deep stretch. Bold Visionary, and Bold Visionary is going to win in his 28th career start by a half a side. Critical Summer was second. Late charge from Philip Best Day to be in a photo for third with JM's Parade. Running time for the opener, 1:41-1. And it was the favorite, number 2, Bold Visionary, and Eddie Zuniga finally breaks maiden on the class drop here. Bold Visionary grinds out a victory to return 940, 560, 360. Second was the 7, Critical Summer. Third, number 1, JM's Parade. And fourth was the 6, Phillips Best Day. The exacta, $137.20. The $1 try, $395.30. The superfecta, $5,556.40. Running time, 1:41-1. Tonight's second race, a claimant event for the fillies and mares to go 1 mile, scratch the 2, Spin Spree, and the 8, Love Tractor. Morning line favorite, number 7, Baja Bessie, with leading rider Alvin Jimenez. They are off. And it's Batiano who was best at the break, quick into stride. Right to her inside comes a classic Sister Jill. Up on the wide outside, Driven by Seattle's going to bank about 5 deep into that clubhouse turn. Then a link for the back, Ding-a-ling-a-ling's taken in hand to be 4th. Right to her outside, Will Gracie Shine on the stretch out is 5th, about 5.5 lengths off the leaders as they're midpoint through the turn. Then a link to Damascene, and then 2 to the favorite Baja Bessie, has 2 horses beat, and they are October Song and Dream Pegasus. Will take it all in from the back of the pack the first quarter, 24-1. They straighten up for the backstretch run. So it's Driven by Seattle, the long shot with the blue blinkers, matching strides with Batiana. These two are about a half length in front of classic Sister Jill, who's going for a run. Will Gracie Shine draws it up to a close 4th. Here's Baja Bessie and those McCrary Silks 5th. Only about 3 parts of length, very well bunched as they make their entrance into the turn. The half mile, 48-3. So a controlled tempo up front, but now we have a new leader. And to the outside, that is Will Gracie Shine. Out along the inside, classic Sister Jill is second. Baja Bessie, the favorites, being scrubbed upon by Jimenez. Going 4 wide there, Dream Pegasus, and a waiting room October Song looking for that 3rd win in a row. And Perry is only a length and a half off the leaders as they straighten for the stretch drive. 3/4, 1:14, and they're on their way home. Here's Will Gracie Shine shows the way, but attacking to the outside, a fresh challenge from Baja Bessie, who's going best of all. And Baja Bessie forging to the front. Will Gracie Shine stubborn along the inside. Then comes Dream Pegasus. Meanwhile, up front, another win for the team Davis and Jimenez as Baja Bessie wins by a length and a half. Will Gracie Shine a game second, Dream Pegasus 3rd, and Damascene ran on from the back to be 4th, 1:40-4. Morning line favorite, number 7, Baja Bessie, gets up with Albin Jimenez to win it, and she'll return 460, 280, 240. Second, the 10, Will Gracie Shine. Third, number 9, Dream Pegasus. And fourth, the 1, Damascene. There was 2 late scratches in that race. Scratched the 2 and 8. The exacta was worth $13.80. The try, $18.40 for $1. The superfecta, $176.80. And the daily double, $28.80. Running time, 1:40.4. Tonight's third race, a maiden special weight for filly 3-year-olds to go 6 furlongs. Scratch number 1, Donna Light. The morning line favorite at 3-1, number 3, Maya Cotty Princess. Orlando Mojica has the call. They are off. Fast start for Divine Appeal and aptly away as well. There goes Ranger's Funny Girl. Punching up from between horses, there's She's Still Talking. Through from the inside comes Scat Lady. Then a gap of about a length and a half back to Maya Cotty Princess, the favorite, running along in the 5th position, flanked by North Latitude as the field makes their way up the backstretch just past the half-mile pole now, and the first quarter up on the board, 22-4. There are 3 across the track. From the inside, Scat Lady shows the way. She's Still Talking right in the middle, sandwiched in between as Ranger's Funny Girl has her pinned in. Here comes the favorite, Maya Cotty Princess moving in tandem with North Latitude, then a link for the back, and now Divine Appeal starts to go the wrong way, and Rose No Showbiz moving wide for the drive as the field approaches the top of the home stretch. And it's Ranger's Funny Girl who drifts out, opens the rail up for Scat Lady to come on through. The first-time starter, North Latitude, switched wide. Here's Rose No Showbiz as they straighten for the stretch run, an 1/8 of a mile out, and Ranger's Funny Girl finding more. Ranger's Funny Girl by the 8th pole, 3 to the good. North Latitude trying to close in from the outside. Here's Maya Cotty Princess, but too little too late because Ranger's Funny Girl is graduation day for her. She wins by 4. Maya Cotty Princess in a tight photo with North Latitude for the place and show spot, 1:13-1. Number 10, Ranger's Funny Girl took all the late money to be post-time favorite, and she breaks her maiden here in her 6th career start for trainer Walter Bender. Ranger's Funny Girl, ridden by Alex Contreras, returned 660, 340, 240. Second, the 3, Maya Cotty Princess. Third, 7, North Latitude. And fourth, the 11, Honor Thy Moneys. The superfecta was worth $818.20. The 50-cent pick 3, $31.05. The exacta, $13.30, and the $1 try, $57.90. The roll and daily double of 7 and 10 returns $14.40. Running time for the 6 furlongs, 1:13 1/5 second. The 4th and featured race, the 34th running of the Wintergreen Stakes, a $50,000 guaranteed stake event for fillies and mares going 1 mile, scratch 6 and 14. Diddy Osorio rides number 12 for Renzick. Morning line favorite, the graded stake winner, carrying the Ken and Sarah Ramsey Silks, number 8, Emotional Kitten for trainer Wesley Ward. Albin Jimenez in the call. They're off and running in the 34th running of the Wintergreen. And it's Julie who bounces out. Elegant Models away in good order. And to the outside, there's a favorite, Emotional Kitten. And going for a run, 4 ride comes Serene Melody as the field races into the clubhouse turn. Away from the gate in 5th comes Femme Fatale. Right to her inside is Marilore. Then a length back wide on the course comes Diaz Dancer. Then a link further back to City of Tricks, flanked by Voodoo That You Do, a separation of 2 to Sea Shadow, similar margin to Capel and Case, and late running Forensic Can't See 'Em All. Strung out by about 15 lengths here as they took the opening quarter 23 3/5 seconds, just outside the 4.5 furlong marker. And the speedy Indiana bred Elegant Model and Malcolm Franklin show the way. Through a quick opening quarter, they're in front by 2. Julie's Jewelry being hustled along to keep pace. She's flanked by Serene Melody, who's third going for a run. They've drawn within a length off the leaders. Lying in wait in 4th, Emotional Kitten is drawn within 4.5 off the top trio. Then about a length further back to Femme Fatale, starting to run on from the back, making good headway. City of Tricks, long shot starts to close in midpoint through the turn. And it's Serene Melody who's found the front. Elegant Models trying to battle back up one spot. Here comes Emotional Kitten, starting to go the wrong way. Julie Always Drooler and Running On still making good progress. Long Shot City of Tricks as they straighten for the stretch drive. And Serene Melody, the 6-year-old Street Cry mare, spins them in. And outside the 8th pole in front by 4. The favorite Emotional Kitten all out to hold second as City of Tricks is bearing down to her to the outside. Meanwhile, by the 16th pole, Serene Melody poured it on here. Serene Melody's going to win by about 4 in the end. Serene Melody and Sophie Dill takes the Wintergreen Stakes in front-running fashion to win by 2.5. City of Tricks came second. Photo for third between Emotional Kitten and a late-running Compelling Case. 1:38 flat the running time. Number 11, Serene Melody, took over just about midway marker through the race and cruised to victory to take the Wintergreen Stakes for trainer Charlie LaPresti, owners Bob and Beverly Lewis Trust. Sophie Doyle was aboard for the ride. 740, 440, 280. Second, number 3, City of Tricks. Third was the 8, Emotional Kitten. Fourth, number 10, Compelling Case. The Exacta was worth $148.80. The Superfecta, $2,150.20. The 50-cent pick 3 returns $15. The $1 trifecta, $396.20, and the pick 4, $220.60 for a $1 wager. Running time, 1:38 flat. Tonight's 5th race, a allowance optional claimant event to go 6 1/2 furlongs. Scratch numbers 2 and 4. Morning line favorite, number 3, Mellow Kisses with Yuri Uranga. They are off. And it's Gracie Goo who's sending on out to the outside. Pageant, she's away in good order. And punching up from between horses, there goes Mellow Kisses. Through from the inside, Pure Legacy, the favorite, has come up to collar Mellow Kisses. Taking off these two, there's Gracie Goo, now relegated to third. Appeal to the Wind, racing in the Byron King Silks, races along in fourth, about 3.5 off the pace. Then a length further back, racing as a pair, comes Fighting Xenia on the turnpack. Right to the outside of her is the Indiana-bred Andy from Indiana. A link further back comes Pageantry, one in front of Vandalita as they make their way into that far turn. And last of the lot, Crack Your Whip, Can See 'Em All. First quarter, 22-3, a hot and contested pace up front. Pure Legacy still on the inside. In between horses, Gracie Goo, rather Mellow Kisses, set to go 4 wide. Poised to strike comes Appeal to the Wind. And way out wide, Anna from Indiana has taken the worst of it. She's about 6 deep. To the top of the lane they come. It's Appeal to the Wind, and the white Shadow Roll turns them in. But Anna from Indiana pressures to the outside, now pokes that nostril in front. These two by the 8th pole, about a length to the good, making good headway from the back of the pack. Starting to close in is Vandalita, but maybe too little too late. Anna from Indiana starting to scoot away. Late charge is Vandalita, but nearing the wire, Anna from Indiana's first Pauly start is a victorious one. She wins it by 2. Appeal to the Wind second. Miss Negrita ran on to be third. 1:18-2. Number 11, Anna from Indiana, rallied from well off the pace to make her Turfway Park debut a victorious one. She returns $8.20, $10.60, $7. Finishing second, the 8, Apple to the Wind. Third, number 9, Miss Negrita. And fourth was the 10, Vandalita. The Exacta for $1 was worth $66.80. The $1 try, $598.80. The Daily Double, 11 and 11, returns $104.80. And the Superfecta, $3,378 even. Running time for the 6 1/2 furlongs, 1:18-2. Tonight's 6th race is a claimant event for 3-year-olds and up, which haven't won a race in the last 6 months. 6 furlongs the distance. Scratch number 9, Vita Desiderata. Morning line favorite, number 6, The Starving Artist with Rafael Mojica Jr. They're all in line. They are off. And the starter caught him in a perfect line. And it's the Gray Soledar who blitzes on out for the lead. There's the Decision B who flanks that one early. Through from the inside comes Runaway Dan. Then to the inside, 16-time winner Stroll With Me is going to be a pace presence along the fence. A length further back in the Romar 6. Painted Valley is 5th, about 3 parts of length off the lead now. Starting to close in from the back, here comes Mr. Rodriguez and Bullseye Boy as the field past the half-mile pole. The first quarter, 22 and 2/5 seconds. They make their way into the far turn. So the leader is Stroll With Me, who's going to take him into the turn in front by a half a side. The favorite, The Starving Artist, starting to ratchet up the pressure there to the outside. Racing along in third. Here comes Painted Valley and Rodney Prescott poised to strike as they're just outside the quarter-mile pole. And they stack up 3 across the track through a half of 46 and 1. And Stroll With Me hugs the fence and is going to spin him in 3 to the good. But to the outside, attacking in the center of the track, here comes The Starving Artist even further out. Starting to close in from the back of the pack. Going best of all, Starship Captain approaching a 16th pole. Starship Captain, the Starving Artist, comes in, checking hard. Painted Valley, deep stretch as they race down towards the line. A three-way thriller at Turfway that went to the Starving Artist and won 11-4. Morning line favorite number 6, the Starving Artist, had to survive a foul claim, but nonetheless hung on to win it with Rafael Mojica Jr. in the irons. The winner returns $5.20, $3.80. Finishing second, the 11, Starship Captain. Third, number 10, Strong Response. And fourth was the 8, Painted Valley. The exacta returns $14.40. The 50-cent try, $29.65. The pick 3, $123.20. The daily double of 11 and 6 returns $56.40, and a dollar super, $402.40. Tonight's 7th race is a maiden claimant event for filly 3-year-old maidens. The claiming price 30 down to 20. They'll race 1 mile. Exacta Tri Super, pick 3 wagering in here. The morning line favorite number 9, Dance Electric. Perry Utes had to call for Dougie Callens. And they're off. Poor beginning for the class dropper Lennon Grove, but a fast start for Chalmette Moon. Being hustled up to contend the pace, there goes Dorsey Spot right to the outside, Secret Trick. 3 Loves and Me's taken in hand to be fourth. Down on the inside, saving all the ground, comes Simeon and those George Fahey Silks. A length in front of Land, who is racing about 6 lengths off the pace as they're midpoint through the turn. Flanked by 3 Loves and Me, then a length further back, there is Dance Electric. To her outside is What Do We Do Now? Then a separation of 4. Something went wrong there with It's All About That Chase. That one appears to be getting pulled up as she's now passed by General's Daughter, and It's All About the Base. The first quarter, 23-3, and they make their way up the backstretch, 4.5 furlongs still to race. It's Chalmette Moon to the inside of Dorsey Spot. These two matching strides, approaching the half-mile pole, about 5 in front of 3 Loves and Me, who's just breezing up into third. Down along the inside, saving all the ground, Secret Trick is fourth. Down along the inside, Simeon has about 6 lengths to find. Tempo's starting to quicken here as the field and the complexion of the race is changing. The half 47-4, and there goes 3 Loves and Me. Suddenly, 3 Loves and Me has moved up from third into the lead and opening up by about 4 outside the quarter pole. It's Dorsey Spot who's starting to moonwalk now, running on from the back, Secret Trick, and way out of it was What Do We Do Now? But she's raced up into fourth as they took 3 quarters, 1:13-4, and they're on their way home. And 3 Loves and Me wide, starting to labor a bit as the rest of the fields come in. From the back, What Do We Do Now? Here's Lemon Grove, the class dropper after that blown start, and Lemon Grove now has come to collar 3 Loves and Me, and then it's Secret Trick, but meanwhile, down towards the line, Lemon Grove is going to break maiden here by about 5 in the end. Secret Trick was second, General's Daughter third, and 3 Loves and Me was fourth. Running time 1:42-3. Number 2, Lemon Grove, benefited from a fast early pace on the class drop to get up to win it. Johnny McKee was along for the ride for trainer Steve Lister. The winner returns $9.80, $6.20, $6.40. Second, number 7, Secret Trick. Third, number 4, General's Daughter. In fourth was the 8, 3 Loves and Me. The exacta $73.80, the dollar try $462.90. The daily double of 6 and 2 returns $51.20. 5 of 5 in the pick 5, $2,519.80. That was for a 50-cent wager, and the $2 super was worth $4,441.20. Running time for the 1 mile, 1:42-3. Tonight's 8th race, a claimant event for fillies and mares. Haven't won a race in a full calendar year. They'll race 6 furlongs. Full field of 12 will go. The morning line favorite, number 5, My Birthday Gal, from the barn of Susan Anderson. Dreaming for now, just a bit anxious. They're off. And Blissful Gold sprints on out along with Locust Trace, who's up to join the vanguard, as is Acting French. Through from between horses. Down on the inside goes Clara's Grove. Please Daddy is on hold while racing in fourth. Going to have to get some racing luck there with Mojica as she's being hemmed in by Odalay's Halo and My Birthday Gal, pinning that one against the fence. Then a length for the back, starting to close in from the back of pack, but racing deep on the course comes She's Line again. Then a length back to the pair of Dreaming for Now and Fly By Night Verdict, and outpaced early Stem Cell Can See 'Em All. The first quarter, 23 seconds flat. So it's Clara Grove who leads him midpoint through the turn, flanked to the outside by Blissful Gold. Faith in a Prayer breezing up 3 wide, while third. Starting to run on from the back. Here comes Locust Trace and way out wide. Acting French as they straighten for the stretch drive. It's Clara's Drove, and a white blaze drifts off the fence right into Faith in a Prayer. These two square off, but coming gamely down the center of the track. Here's My Birthday Gal and Perriutes. My Birthday Gal, the gray to the outside, but Faith in a Prayer digging down deep and finding more. They race down to the line, and Faith in a Prayer, another winner for Joe Davis. She wins by a length and a half. My Birthday Gal settled for second, Clara's Grove third, Acting French fourth, running time 1:12:3. Number 11, Faith in a Prayer, gives trainer Joe Davis and jockey Alvin Jimenez a training and riding double on the card as Faith in a Prayer wins and returns 460, 260, 280. Finishing second to 5, My Birthday Gal. Third, number 4, Clara's Grove. And fourth was the 6, Acting French. The exacta was worth $21.60. The $1 try, $292.80. Superfecta, $3,939.40. The daily double, $2 and $11, $21. And that pick 3 for $1 comes back $71 even. Ninth and final race is a claimant event for fillies and mares that haven't won 3 races lifetime. They'll race a 1 mile. Scratch 13 and 14. Morning line favorite number 10, Elva Cat, for trainer Ron Brown. They are off. Stagnant beginning for 11 Lady. Fast start through the middle. There goes Big Red Kitten. She's joined by Puppy on a String and a 3 wide, Maybe Her Best. Down on the inside, Scootin' Mary tries to scoot through the fence as little Abby Joe just got put in a tight spot there in 5th in between horses. Corner and wide in that clubhouse run comes Castle Dreamer. She's a length in front, racing in mid-pack to Sea Cove. Then a separation of 2 to Elva Cat, 1 in front of Danube River, and then a length. Tis Now Sunrise was parked wide on the first turn run and last away after that poor start. Lovin' Lady is last of the lot. The first quarter, 24-1. So Puppy on a String under a snug long hold by Antakio Mergia shows the way. Maybe Your Best and Carson Sullivan tracking in the second position. Down along the rail is Big Red Kitten in third. Going for a run early, here goes Megan's Holiday, who's moved up into a joint third. A length for the back, Little Abby Joe's going to have to try to work out a seam as they took out the half, 58-3. So it's still Puppy on a String, who is on a clear and uncontested lead thus far. Puppy on a String in front by a length, but they're starting to close in on her as Megan's Holiday and Maybe Your Best matching strides to the outside of her. Separation of 4, nobody really gaining ground yet, but Sea Cove and Big Red Kitten starting to tighten up and unleashing a rally from the back, Elva Cat, but now Elva Cat has blown the turn, went out to the track kitchen there as they straighten to the stretch drive. It's still Puppy on a String. They've not got to her yet, but Maybe Your Best plugging away. Here's Megan's Holiday, and running on from the back of the pack, going best of all, Danube River and Zale de Leon as they race in deep stretch. Here's Lovin' Lady from the clouds, and Lovin' Lady from worst to first gets up to win by a length. Puppy on a String second, Danube River third, Photo for fourth. Number 3, Lovin' Lady rallied from worst to first to get up right on the square to win it and blew up the tote board 85-20, 42-20, 17-60. Number 7, Puppy on a String second, Danube River third. Number 11, Megan's Holiday fourth, and completing your super high 5 to 9, Maybe Your Best was fifth. The exacta $451, the dollar try $1,250.80, the 10-cent super $11,443.54, and the late pick 4 $3,682.30. The late double comes back $86.40. Well, folks, that wraps up live racing for this Saturday evening here at Turfway Park. This has been the Turfway Park Report.